What is that doing? Today we're gonna attempt scratch off makeup. Before you guys comfort me, I do need to let you know I've never used an airbrush. So I'm gonna follow my girl Iris on here on how to do this. First thing to a scratch off makeup is to create a colorful base. The way I'm thinking about this, I'm gonna do like maybe warm tone into cool tone. Start off with some yellows, some really fun sorbet orange color. I haven't been this excited for a creative makeup look in a while. The yarn makeup was not it. It was not my jam. Hopefully this one's lace. These colors are giving me so much joy right now. It's been raining for days here. Create some space for the reds because, oh my gosh, this is definitely going to stay my face. Like, I already know the reds and the purples are a pain in the butt. I'm gonna go in with this. That is such a beautiful periwinkle purple. Like, look at that. It's giving cotton candy skies. I'm gonna add this bright blue. That is my favorite blue right there. I'm mentally preparing that this is not gonna go well, but so far, guys, I feel like this is already eating. I feel like Iris was so fast at this part. Why am I taking forever to do this? Favorite face paint I've ever done. I'm gonna stop there because I can see myself going on and on and on. So now I'm gonna set my face with some One Size setting spray. She also used Vaseline and liquid latex. I think I'm gonna skip that step and just spray a little bit more of this. One more time, just in case. Mentioned before, I've never used an airbrush before. I also grabbed two different colors to try. One might get me canceled. The other one makes me glow in the dark. Since we're doing it for the first time, I'm gonna follow the tutorial. I'm gonna use the black face paint. Based on my research, they said just to pour this into the vessel. I'm doing that. I don't know how much to pour. I'm gonna start off with that much. What is that? I feel like I'm graffitiing my face. Why does it just not look like hers? If this doesn't work, I'm gonna be so freaking mad. Someone tell me, am I gonna die from this? This can't be good for the lungs or my pores. Oh my god, my skin! Honestly, the crackling is kind of cool. For never having used an airbrush before, I'm okay with that. I'm gonna do like a flower situation. This, oh my god. This might actually be the hardest thing I've ever done because you're basically working with positive and negatives. Scratching part is actually the most painful part I've ever done to my face. The colors here, this idea kind of gives me Lisa Frank in the worst way possible. It's actually cooler. This. Look at that. Here's the thing. I loved everything about the base makeup. The colors were solid. But then when it came to the airbrush and the scratching off part was the most painful thing I've ever done to my face. That being said, I still think there's potential. So I'm going to give this a 5 out of 10. But what do you think?